Hello my dear friends, my name is Sanne and welcome back to another beauty video. Today I am in a different location. As you can see, I am at my boyfriend's place, so this is the couch. I have a concert tonight and I'm really excited about it. I'm going with my dad and his friends, like always. They're like my concert gang, I guess. But yeah, we're going to a concert and I want to do fun makeup for the concert because I can. And I thought, you know, why not just sit down, do some makeup, have a little chat and just have a good time together. So I brought my camera and I am going to do my makeup for you. It is currently 11:39 and I need to leave around 1-ish because I need to travel for like 3 hours and I need to be at my parents' place on time. And I still want to be there a tiny bit early so I can work on my report a bit still. I'm just gonna do my makeup. We're just gonna have a fun little chat. I did not wet my sponge yet. I need to do that too. And yeah, we're gonna get creative, I guess. My hair is annoying today. I dyed it again yesterday, so the color is absolutely beautiful again. So that is good, but it's a bit dry now at the end, so it turns a bit static and it sticks to my face and it annoys me. But the color is beautiful again. It's nice and red, so looking good. Some sunscreen. Okay, so I am going to a concert, like I said, and I will be wearing my basic concert outfit. I always wear the same outfit approximately to concerts. I usually just wear my one band t-shirt. I have a few band t-shirts, but those are like knockoffs. I don't know. They're just like, I have an AC/DC t-shirt from the C&A, whatever you want to call it. You know, that kind of stuff. But I have one actual band merch shirt, which is my Alter Bridge t-shirt, which my dad got me at my first concert, which was Alter Bridge, which I'm really happy about because Alter Bridge is my favorite band ever. I've seen them live 4 times already. I'm really excited about them. Their music is my absolute favorite, so I'm really happy that I have a t-shirt from them. And it's from like 2016. That's a long time ago already. I was 16 back then when I went. Or was I 17? I think I was 16 and my dad took me to the concert and it was the best thing ever. I'm using a primer right now. The Essence Jelly Primer, Fix and Last. I like this one. This one also matches very well with my sunscreen. I want to do quite simple makeup today. Not really, well, I want to do like red. Tiny bit, like tiny bit of red with some black liner because it matches the shirt because the shirt is black with a bit of red. Getting a tiny bit of this BB cream just to get the redness out of my cheeks. I didn't even tell you yet what concert I'm going to. I'm going to see Dynazty and Kissing Dynamite. Well, we're going to see Dynazty, that's why we bought the tickets. It just happens to be a dual tour, so we're also gonna see Kissing Dynamite. But I'm a big Dynazty fan. They're a Swedish power metal band. I just really like their music. It's fun. It's excessive. It's like, I don't know why I like it. I just like it. I do. I've been wanting to see them live for a while, and they happen to be going to a venue very close to where my parents live. It's like half an hour drive, so it really isn't that far. It's really cheap as well. It's a really small venue. I don't think they're very well known around here, so just nice, affordable fun. So we thought, you know, for that kind of money, we're just gonna go see the bands. But I'm really excited to see Dynazty. And I'm also really not excited to travel by train soon, because no, I'll be taking the train here at like 1:30. On Fridays is like the time that a lot of people are free from school and go towards their parents and whatever. So it's gonna be really busy in the train and I have 3 bags. So that's always really annoying. But I'm just gonna read a bit in the train on my phone, so at least I don't have to grab a book. You know, I'm just reading some of the books that I got for free on Kindle. And I'm reading a book. It's called The Gardener Kings. I don't know who it's from. I can look it up soon. Okay, so it's The Gardener Kings by Monica Booth. And I was really drawn into this because of the cover. Look at that. That's beautiful. I don't know who did the artwork for this, but this artwork, gorgeous. And I started reading, and I'm still reading. I'm gonna finish the book because it is enjoyable to a certain extent, but there's also a lot of things that just weird me out because the thing is, I can tell you the plot. And this is also like in the summary, but I feel like the summary makes it seem a little bit lighter and different than it reads in the book. We're following this girl, Inion, who lives on an island with her family. Her father was the king, and her brother, who is called Rian, which my brain, like, those names, they're different. Like, nothing wrong with those names, but my brain just can't read them as you're supposed to pronounce them. So my brain just keeps reading Ryan and Onion. My fault. Like, in the first chapter, like, the writing is a bit and the thing that happens is she's out with her dad, the king, and the dad tells her, like, you're not, like, you are my daughter, but you're not my daughter by blood because I actually found you. And she is 17 and she never knew that. So when she's 17, she has been living with this man for 17 years as a family, and now she figures out that she is not the actual blood daughter of the king, but she's still his daughter, but she's adopted. But for some reason, she falls in love with her brother. And, like, they're like, oh, we're not related by blood, so it's fine. But still, you've been living with these people for 17 years, and he's your brother. You've been treating him as your brother. You thought he was your brother for 17 years. And now you find out that he's not your brother by blood, but he's still your brother, and then suddenly you fall in love with him. I don't know, it just weirds me out. And that is, the thing is, it's not like that's just a romance that's going on in the book. No, that is the entire plot of the book. Because the thing is, the brother is also in love with her, which I find very creepy. They want to marry each other. Rian tells her that he can't because she doesn't have royal blood. That's a great band, Royal Blood. Princes can only marry princesses. That's what they're talking about. They're living on an island, right? They've been living on this island for 17 years, which is like a village amount of people. And it turns out that, like, because she's the king's daughter. The king used to be the king of a land called Garad, which is across the ocean. There was this one person that the king trusted very, very much, and he led a rebellion against the king, and he basically chased the king out with his guardians. There are like 12 guardians or something. And this is also the night where he found Inion. So on the way to, like, flee the country, he found Inion and he took her with them. And they found her in a tree, which still is not explained yet. So hopefully that will be explained later on in the book. I'm like halfway through the book right now. This is all like stuff that is basically in the plot of the summary. So I'm not giving you any spoilers right now, but also maybe you want spoilers, I don't know. So yeah, he was the leader of a country, but they fled. So they've been living on that island. They don't know who Inion's parents are. So the entire plot of this book is that these two teenagers who have been brother and sister their entire lives suddenly find out that they're not blood related, so now they want to marry each other, but they can't because Inion does not have princess's blood. But they decide, like, hey, we don't know who your parents are, maybe you are some kind of princess. We need to go to Garrett and find out who your parents were, so if there's a chance that you are of royal blood, we can marry. And that is the plot of the book. That is the entire reason why they're going to Garrett and everything happens and whatever, and like everything in the book happens, because brother and sister want to and it weirds me out. Because it's still incest. Like, they have been living as brother and sister for 17 years. It does, like, the brother did know that she was adopted, but she didn't. And then she found out and she's like, okay, now I can date my brother. That's weird. That is really, really weird. And it makes me highly uncomfortable. But the entire book is just focused around the fact that they want to marry each other, but they can't. And that is exactly why everything happens in the book. If they didn't want to get married, if they didn't commit incest, nothing in this book would have happened. And it just weirds me out. But also everything, like, happens a bit too conveniently to these characters, you know? I just have a lot of questions about this book, and I'll tell you about it soon in a reading wrap-up sometime this year. I have used a bunch of things. I'll link them down below if I think about it. But I am going into my Beautybay Bright Mattes palette, and I'm going into the shade Head Over Heels, which is like a bit of a burgundy color and I feel like it fits my hair pretty well. I kind of just want to make a bit of an outer corner going on. Because I want to do red and black, but I also don't want to go too much over the top with the red. So I just want to just kind of keep it to the outer corner where I'm also going to do the graphic liner with the black. So put the red over here and blend it out a bit with a lighter shade, Pop in Poppy. So drag that a bit underneath, but mainly keeping it to the outer corner. A bit focused on the eyeshadow now. So. But I like to, like, I like this shape and this, the way it is like only in the outer corner of the eye. I think that's fun. So I think I'm gonna keep that. I think I'll keep it this way. I think I won't add a lot of more matte shadows. I think this is good. Just because I do want to do a tiny bit of like a shimmer. So I think I'm going into the shade, what's this called? Treat by Chaos Dirt. Just putting that over there. Not too much. So we have a tiny bit of a shimmer going on over there. And then for the inner corner, I want to go into this cool shade by Girl Curled. I can never pronounce this. This is their, one of their eyeshadow quads. This is number 42, I believe. And this shade, this is a translucent shade, which looks bright like orangey red in the inner corner. And it's really, really cool. In the inner corner, drag it onto the lid a tiny bit. Just along that edge. And I think that looks really cool. So I think that's it, like eyeshadow wise. Is it missing something? I don't know. Because it's a translucent shade, so we can put a bit more on the lid. Good, okay. Well, then we have to do eyeliner. And I'm just gonna draw a regular wing. I'm really focused because I'm already messing up. I can't use a pen for this. I'm really bad at that. I'm gonna grab a different liner. I did bring like a liner brush that I usually use, but I didn't bring my water-based graphic liners. But I did bring like a regular liquid liner. And then I can just, I think, use my thin brush that I always use. And then I have nice control. Some graphic liner, but I'm not really loving it yet. Gonna add some extra details. Yeah, this eyeliner smells really bad. I think I'm gonna throw it out after this. Okay, it's gonna be a tiny bit different on this eye, but this is what we're going for. And I think that's fun enough for a concert. Yeah, that's fine. Let me just do the same thing on the other eye, which is gonna take a little while. So excited about the concert, actually. I've been looking forward to this for a while. Because we were talking about this on the way back from our previous concert from Alter Bridge, which, like I mentioned, is one of my favorite bands ever. I saw them live again in December. Afterwards we were driving back. And we were talking about like bands that we still want to see someday. And I was like, you know, I would like to see Dynazty someday. You know, I like their music. They sound really, really good. And then everyone was like, oh my god, yeah. I would love to see Dynazty. So then I just kept checking until they were gonna do a tour. Which I know they've been to the Netherlands a few times before in smaller venues near us. So I was hoping that at some point they would come back again. And they did, just a few months later. This one is really scraggly. It's not great, but, you know, we're working with it. I think I did it. I think I got the eyeliner done. It's not even, but who cares? We're going to a rock concert. I don't think anyone there is gonna care about my makeup. I'm just gonna do a tiny bit of that same inner corner on the brow bone. I'm in doubt what kind of eyeliner or eyeliner lip color I should do, because I did bring black lipstick, but that might be a bit too much. And I still need to travel by train and have dinner. I'm kind of in doubt if I should do lashes, actually. Because I feel like this already looks good. Does this look better? Or is that too much? Kind of takes away from the eyeliner, right? I kind of like it without the lashes, actually. I just have to focus on the liner. And also then I won't have to be afraid that my lashes are gonna fall off while I'm lippies. I have a few actually, but I think I know what I'm going for. Oh, I need to do highlighter. Wait, just a bit of highlighter, just some natural glow. Line my lips with my loved lip liner. Blend it out a bit so you don't have any harsh lines on the lips. Because I'm gonna apply some lip gloss, and afterwards like the lip gloss always like disappears and then you just have the lines, which is not good. But I think I'm going for the Girl Cult lip gloss because that one is a bit like reddish and I like it. And I know this is also gonna tint my lips a tiny bit. So now it's quite dark, but it will tone down a bit in a little while, and then I will tint my lips a tiny bit. I like how this looks. I'm happy with this. So I'm just gonna clean up and get dressed, put on my concert outfit, and then I'll get right back to you and show you the outfit. Okay, I have my makeup, my outfit, my ultra rich shirt, and then just some cool pants. These were my only black pants that I still had left. My hair is nice and red. Oh, it looks so cool. So yeah, this is it. I'll insert some clips of the concert if I have them and if I think about them. But yeah, I'm gonna leave now. If you enjoyed this video, please give it a thumbs up. Subscribe to my channel if you want to see more from me. And see even more from me. My blogs, my socials, my gaming channel, and everything else you need to know about me is all linked down below, so you can check that out as well. That's gonna be it for me today. I want to thank you for watching, and I'll see you next time. Toodles!